since Tiffany Barwick, college freshman, had broken up with Andrew Allred. Not only was he harassing her with jealous rages and vile emails, but he'd also turned on his former best friend, Michael Rushak.
If I see you again, I will kill you. And yes, that is a threat.
Even then, I don't think Mike was, concerned, concerned for his life.
Michael had gone to the sheriff with Tiffany earlier that day when she filed this complaint. But he told authorities he thought his longtime friend was simply blowing off steam. Later that evening, Andrew and Tiffany shared one last instant message exchange.
Come over. Bring your boyfriend Rushak with you.
No.
Do it.
No.
Yes. 5 minutes.
No.
But Andrew Allred wouldn't take no for an answer. He was soon on his way to the home Tiffany was temporarily sharing with Michael Rushak and friends. As Andrew neared the house in the Orlando suburb of Oviedo, Michael was cooking ribs, Eric Roberts finishing some homework, and Tiffany was in the living room chatting with Charles Bateman.
We just heard this loud, bang, a crash.
Andrew was ramming Tiffany's car with his truck.
Soon after, Allred's banging on the door, let me in, let me in.
Then there was silence.
We didn't know if he left or what was happening.
Tiffany came running down the hallway, carrying her laptop, and ducked into the bathroom.
Andrew fired a shot from his .45 caliber handgun, shattering the sliding glass door in the back of the house.
At that point, he was just coming, right down the hall towards me.
And I remember yelling at him, what the hell are you doing?
Then as soon as he saw Mike was about to say something, he pulled the gun and shot him right in the stomach. I grabbed Allred from behind. I was asking him, what do you think you're doing? What are you trying to do? Just constantly. And the whole time he was telling me, he's like, let me go. Eric, let me go. Let me go now. Then he just pointed the gun down and shot, just to get me out of the way.
Shot you?
Yes.
Eric, bleeding, ran to safety in a neighbor's house. Andrew stormed to the bathroom where his ex-girlfriend had locked herself in. He broke open the door and began shooting the screaming Tiffany, killing her instantly.
911. We got medical emergency here, possible gunshot, multiple victims.
As I was exiting the bathroom, I realized for the first time the sheer terror that she would have had to have felt because there was no escape. On her right foot, she had 4 words written, and it said, freedom, beauty, truth, and love.
Michael Rushak had made it outside, just past the front door, then fell dead. Andrew Allred fled the scene in his truck. His first call, unbelievably, was to Tiffany's mom.
Andrew called me.
He called
me.
Andrew called you?
Yes.
What did he say?
He said, I just wanted to let you know I just shot Tiffany, and I'm going to kill myself.
Tony, when you heard it.
First of all, my heart dropped, but I was just thinking that, he's just mad. He's just trying to get back at us.
They called Oviedo police.
And they asked if she had some tattoos. And, she described the tattoos, and they said, well, we hate to inform you, but your daughter's one of the victims.
Andrew was arrested in the driveway of his parents' home.
You have the right to remain silent.
I understand, blah, 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 I understand.
Detective Edwards began her interrogation.
Do you know who got shot?
Yes, I do.
I looked in his eyes, though, and I saw nothing. Darkness, just black. It was like staring at pure evil.
Do you know who shot them?
Me?
Okay, you shot both of them?
Yep.
Can you tell me why you shot them?
Because I did.
Could this heinous crime have been prevented? Remember, that same day, Tiffany had filed a report with the Seminole County Sheriff's Office saying that Allred had threatened her and recently bought a gun.
We did not at any time get the inclination from her that she was in fear for her safety, and that's the big thing with us that allows us to take action.
Public Affairs Officer Lieutenant James Clark says threats made on the internet are difficult to validate, and he says even Michael didn't take them seriously.
Mr. Rushak indicated to us this is a lifelong friend of his. To quote him, he said, "I've known him since he was 9. He's blowing off steam. He'll get over this."
The Barracks and Rushaks are suing the Sheriff's Department for not doing more. Dating violence expert Dr. Jill Murray.
If they had taken him in for the night and really scared him, I think this could have been prevented.
But Dr. Murray cautions that prevention in these cases must come earlier in a relationship.
If throwing things out the window doesn't feel like loving behavior, if isolating you from your friends doesn't feel like loving behavior, then it's not.
Today, Andrew Allred sits on Florida's death row. The Barracks and Rushaks have vowed to help end dating violence. Working with the Florida State Legislature, they've helped create and pass the Barwick-Rushak Act, which places dating abuse on a par with marital domestic abuse. As the Barwick family keeps a unique memorial to Tiffany very close at hand, the Rushaks pay frequent visits to Michael's memorial at the university.
We have some of his ashes put with the tree. So I know there's a little bit of him here. He'll always be here.
The pain is unimaginable, but at the same time, you can't let that pain and anguish just overcome you. So you have to direct it into something that's positive, and that's what we plan to do.